Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
Raid call. Communication for winners.
It's Friday morning. No, I lied. It's Friday afternoon. Son of a bitch. We don't have flyers today because I don't know where the frig they are. So there will be no flyer day today, but what can you do, right? Ah, well, let's carry on with today and welcome to my vlog. And things. After all the phone talk, there's people saying if you want to get a good phone, why don't you check out the Google Nexus? I was like, you know what? You can order that right from the Google Play Store. So sure enough, I went on the Google Play Store and look at that. For $309, you can get the 8 gig model. I'm not sure how much the 16 gig model right there, ooh, wrong way, is 360 bucks. So 50 bucks more and you get 16 gigs. And she's a pretty fast little phone. Like, it's got some pretty sweet features. We'll go to the tech specs here, I'll show you. So there you go. And it's got a 4.7 inch diagonal screen, 1280 by 768, blah blah blah. Got the Qualcomm quad-core S4. There's your sizes. It's an unlocked system, so it'll go on any network, which is nice. It's got an 8 megapixel camera with a 1.3 up front, which should, oh geez, 1.3 megapixels is more than enough for 720p video. 8 gigs of internal storage or 16 depending on the model. USB, slim port, 3.5mm headphone jack. Wireless charging, which is cool. Also has a bunch of other junk like microphone, accelerometer, ambient light. Isn't barometer what you use to measure like weather and stuff? Got 4.2 Android and a 2100 milliamp battery for 300 bucks. Now I'm thinking that's pretty cool, and one of the accessories you can get is the wireless charger stand, which you just sit on your desk, and when you sit your phone on it, it charges right away. That is kind of cool. That's like my HP touchpad. It has that where it charges by just leaning it on the stand, and I would love to have that feature on a phone. So far, I don't know, like the iPhone doesn't have it natively. You can get wireless charging for the iPhone, but you got to buy a new case with it. Then you got to buy the mat, and blah 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 blah, and then you got wireless charging. That's true. That's exactly how they advertise it too. They're like, you got to, and then you got wireless charging. I saw the advert one time on TV and was like, well, that makes a lot of sense to me. Look at that. Would you just look at it? It makes a lot of sense to me. Hooty 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 hooty. Ew! I have the flesh-eating disease. Oh no, wait, it's just my sunburn coming off. No big deal. No big deal. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't done shit today. I'm kind of upset that we don't have flyers, but whatevs. It's the way she goes. No flyers today, so just shot a quick video on my new software for recording that mirrorless action. Love it way better than Fraps. It's got so many awesome features that it's unbelievable. Like, holy shit, and it's the same price as Fraps. So now I got a copy of Fraps that I bought and a copy of Action, and I'm probably just going to use the Action software because it's like 1,700 times better in things. Like when I render Fraps footage in Sony Vegas, it takes a fuckload of time, right? Why is it so hazy in here? Maybe it's just my eyes. But it takes a long time. Like if I do a 20-minute recording in Fraps and I throw it into Sony Vegas, you're looking at about 40 minutes to render it out. Usually it's 2 to 1. Where with this Morales software, even though it's only recording in AVI because I can't use MP4 because I don't have a 3rd generation i7, the software is 1 to 1. So if I make like a 17-minute recording, it takes me 17 minutes, and I can still use my computer for other things, and I don't get the black thing, like the black box of death, as I call it. Because literally, it will stop processing the video and only process the audio, and it makes your video look like shit. So, no more Fraps fuck-ups on Sony Vegas, because I'm not using Fraps anymore. Right on. Anyway, I'm gonna go outside for a cigarette. So yeah, it's really good software. I'm liking it a lot, so I figured I'd do a video on it, show people what I'm using, and we'll throw that up on the gaming channel, frig it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Really? Really? You gonna show me attitude? Really? Oh, puppy. Oh, frig, he just ran up and... Oh, he just got me covered in snow. He's eating snow. Yup. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Oh, get off me. Nom nom nom. Boing. Oh, he's such a dog. Of course he's a dog. What else could he be? Well, he could be a cotton ball with legs. You never know. A dust buddy? Maybe. I don't know. He kind of looks like that. Do you ever watch that user-friendly cartoon or read that user-friendly comic? They got Dust Buddy, or I don't know, he's a dust ball and he's a monster. He kind of looks like one of those, maybe? I don't know. Whatevs. Anywho, there's not much to talk about. It's freaking Friday. We got no flyers. Today's Kife. Alrighty, people. Not sure if you can see. 3:30. Time to go to work. I figured I'd do a little rolling vlog today and show you guys the roads and how big the banks are, but the roads are clean. Thank God the roads are clean. Holy shit. Lately it's just been bullshit, but every night it snows. Like, it's warm during the day. We'll see, like right now it's plus 3 degrees Celsius out according to my car, but it sometimes lies to me, so. But yeah, it's plus 3 out right now, but then tonight it'll drop down to like -2, -6, somewhere around there, and it'll be freaking bullshit. Just complete and total bullshit. What I mean is it starts snowing. I just watched a Motor Riley video, and normally Motor Riley videos, it's him and his buddies on their Enduros. Got all sorts of different ones, BMWs, freaking Suzukis, Kawasaki's, all sorts of different freaking Enduros. And they go on road and then they go off road and they go trail riding and exploring new trails and all that jazz. But today was the first time he posted a video where he couldn't go biking. He basically was stuck because they had a bunch of snow, so he couldn't go motorbiking. It's been 3 days of motorbike season and he can't take his bike out because in Quebec they have a rule for tires. In the winter you have to have snow tires on your car. As long as there's snow on the roads, you're required to have snow tires. I know in North Bay, for instance, I don't know all over Ontario or Canada, but if you have studs on your tires by, I believe it's April 26th, I think, is you have to have those tires changed out. You can't roll with your stud tires. No rule on winter tires, obviously, because if there was, I've been kind of breaking that one for the past 6 years. But if you have studded snow tires, you have to have the studs out or the tires replaced by that time. Now, I could be wrong on the date. I probably am. But, and I also don't know what the fine is if you are caught rolling in the summer with studded tires. Mind you, I don't understand why anybody in this town would require studded tires unless they live somewhere where the roads are shit and they're always freezing over and they're, you know, just bullshit, never taken care of. But if you're just a city slicker like me living in town, all you need is snow tires, and half the time you don't even need snow tires because our snow removal team is just that damn efficient at removing the snow and ice that you barely ever need to use them. So, yeah. I have no idea what the hell I want to talk about. Oh, a lot of people wondering if I was going to get the Note 2. Well, I think I might hold off, try and ride the iPhone bandwagon out as long as possible. Right now it's not costing me a dime. To switch to the Note 2, it's going to cost me around 200 bucks. It's $49 for the phone, plus some other shit, and I want to buy the OtterBox case, which is like $99. So once then I gotta buy a new SIM card and all that shit. So apparently my SIM card won't fit. That's what they're saying, even though she said it was a micro SIM that's in the Note 2, and my iPhone 4, I just bought a micro SIM for it when I bought the iPhone 4. But she's saying, no, it's not the same SIM card, you gotta buy a different SIM card. And I'm like, oh, for frig's sakes, just bought one. So I gotta buy a new SIM card, and I'd like to buy the OtterBox Defender case for it so I can have it on my hip. And yeah, it would cost me like 200 and some bucks by the time I'm done. So I figured, frig it, we'll wait till next Wednesday and really make a decision. But like I said, today I was on the Google Play Store and I saw for like an extra 50 bucks, I can buy the Nexus 4 by LG, and it's like 300 bucks, and it's a beast. It's a friggin' beast. Like, it's not as big as the Note, it's a 4.7 inch display instead of a 5.5, but it's a nice friggin' phone. And that's $300 unlocked right out of the freaking, you know, I can use it on any carrier I want. On top of that, it's no contract. Take my SIM card, smash it in the sumbitch, and I'm off to the races, right? Well, at least I think so. I don't know, I'm still tossing and turning about the idea. A lot of people are like, iPhones are shit and all that. You know what I like about iPhone? It's fucking simple. It's the simplest phone you can get on the market. The one problem I have with the LG is, for some reason, if I left my data plan open, like if I didn't disable data, it would just sit there and download all sorts of horse shit throughout the day, and it would kill 100 megs in a day for some reason. Mind you, I went twinking and fixing things and other things, and I made it so that the Android store, the Play Store, couldn't download updates unless it was on Wi-Fi, and that fixed a lot of my problems. But there was still a lot of other issues that I don't know what the hell it was, but stuff was just randomly downloading data on its own free will. So I'd have to sit there and disable data all the time. On my iPhone, I don't have to do that because it doesn't use data unless an app is open. And even if an app is open in the bar underneath, it's not actually running. It's like a paused state data, like it just retains your last state and holds it. Unless, of course, something like iMessage or SMS or emails, those are always get push-pull friggin' notifications, right? But games like Metropolis or friggin' Candy Crush and all that, they just pause. They don't bother downloading any more data. They wait for you to come back. Yeah, I don't know. So I might wait and see. Like, I love the iPhone for its simplicity, but I love the Android for its customizability. So, in a way, it's a love-love relationship, and a lot of people are like, oh, for fuck's sakes, you jump between Apple and Android all the time. It's because they both have their benefits. They're both good, they're both good freaking platforms. iOS, though, it is falling behind the times. Like, Android's kicking the shit out of iOS as far as features go. But the thing I like about iOS is when you need an update, you know, when one phone gets it, they're all going to get it, including iPads. Unless it's like that one update they did when it was for the 5 and the Mini because the Wi-Fi adapters were shit. But other than that, it's you know, it's bang on. But anyway, I'm coming to the store here. I'm going to go to hit Subway and get myself a sandwich for supper. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So, peace the frig out. Alrighty, we're done. Got our sub. Let's go to work. Oh, shit. Got a car right beside me. Got a truck right beside me. I just want to get the fuck out of here. Hopefully without losing my car. Love coming to Subway. Just hate dealing with the parking spots. Once winter's gone, that snowbank will be gone, and then I can have all those parking spots again. But yeah, love Subway. Eat frush. So yeah, I was talking about how iPhone and Android and all that. Like, the reason why I can't decide is because I like both platforms evenly. So that's my dilemma. And unfortunately, I don't have all the money in the world. Like, if I was like some of the bigger YouTubers where they got more money than brains, I would buy the Google Nexus and get an iPhone 5, and then when I'm in a mood for an iPhone, I can just swap it back and forth, right? Just yank out the SIM, slap it in the other one, and go. And then vice versa, just jump between phones. Like, when I'm in a mood for Android, go to Android. When I'm in a mood for iPhone, go to iPhone. But yeah, I got more brains than money, so that's not feasible. But then again, I don't really do anything on my phone. Like, I don't play video games or use it for anything other than texting and calling people and checking emails. Other than that, my phone is just a device that I use. That's it. All my video games, I play them on the iPad or on my Android tablets or my PC, preferably my PC. So it's just one of those things where it's kind of kaif. So all in all, it doesn't really matter what I get. The iPhone, the only thing I like about it is when I take pictures on my iPhone, it automatically uploads them to my photo stream, and they're on my PC at home waiting to be edited. They're on my MacBook. They're on my freaking iPad. Everything's already synced up. I like that photo stream feature. That's kind of cool. What I don't like is when I take a video, it doesn't do that. There's no way to get video from an iPhone to an iPad without using something like Bump or Push or some sort of a whacked out program, or emailing it to yourself and then downloading it and hoping to Christ you can open it in iMovie. That's kind of bullshit, but whatevs. Anyway, I'm at work now. Quick little drive. I'm still gonna ponder and figure things out and go from there. So one day I'll have a decision for you. Probably not anytime soon, but we'll see. Anyway, people, I'm gonna head her inside and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Well, it's 5 o'clock break time. Oh, 6 o'clock break time, I should say. Came outside to find out that it's friggin' hailing. It's actually, they're not big balls of hail, but it's bouncing off of me. Like, they're pretty hard. Cloth with ice. So like you can see on my sleeve here, I got a couple. Whatevs. At least they're not the size of golf balls, because holy shit. I've seen that once and it can do a lot of damage. No idea what's going on for the weekend, just gonna give her, you know, see what happens. Sucks I couldn't do flyer day today, but sometimes people, it's the way she goes, you know, it's just the way she goes. Typical Friday night at work, bored out of my tree, getting like no calls, just sitting here, friggin' bored. Been looking at YouTube videos on phones and stuff, and TELUS has one coming soon called the HTC One. Not the 1X or the 1S or the 1D or 1A or 1 Alpha, 1 Beta, whatever, just the HTC One. And it looks like a powerhouse of a phone, but it suffers from the same thing the iPhone suffers from, non-removable battery. I don't like that. I love the fact on my LG phone I could replace the battery and put a big ass battery in and make it last forever. Even though it made the phone about as thick as a brick, still, you know, I can go 3 days without charging the damn thing. That's pretty awesome. Without having that ability on the iPhone, it's kind of a pain in the ass. You gotta buy those external charger cases and they're okay, but you know, with an iPhone and it's really shitty glass, you really kind of want to protect that shit. So you can't go putting an OtterBox on it because then the phone doesn't have the battery pack, and it has like, you know, you have to charge it like twice throughout the day, and that sucks. Now, I've heard people with the iPhone 5 say that they can go all day with their phone no problems, so I don't know, but whatevs. Anyway, I'm just rumbling on. It's the way I go. I'm gonna head her back inside and carry on my night. Peace out.
Da choo-choo! Da choo-choo!
Not going very fast.
But it's that choo-choo!
Just giving her. Oh, train simulator, everybody. Train simulator. Except for that's like the real deal. There's some numbers for you. Just so you know. Some numbers. Alrighty, well, it's friggin' 8 o'clock. I came outside for my lunch break. Lunch break time. Just wondering, is it like the month of the sloth or something? Because there is a large amount of sloth pictures showing up on Facebook of like friggin' crazy things, like sloths looking at people, and like there's like the commentary on it is just amazing. Like, you know how they have like the angry cat or grumpy cat, and you have the writing on it? Well, it's like the sloth is becoming a meme, and it's pretty funny shit, but it's like really dark humor. So if you're not into dark humor, I don't recommend looking it up. Pretty awesome that it's 8 o'clock and the sky is still that blue. Frig yeah, that's awesome. Just got a text from Adrian. He's coming over for coffee. He's coming over for coffee. Where's that nice blue sky? There it is. Look at the blue sky. It's so pretty. But he's coming over for coffee, so I'm just gonna hang out here. It's not too cold out. It's actually kind of nice out right now, so why go inside? Stay outside and smoke cigarettes. Wait for Adrian to come over. Frig yeah. And then we'll drink coffee and we'll talk about things and stuff. He's on the Euro Truck Simulator, but he's got that friggin' thing I should have. He's got the Logitech G25, I think it is. I'm probably wrong on the model number, but it's one of the steering wheels with the clutch. He has the clutch, the brake pedal, and the gas pedal, and an actual shifter. Yeah, if you go watch some of his older videos, he plays some Gran Turismo. Could be Gran Turismo, could be Ford. He plays a car racing game. I think it was Gran Turismo, because I think he played it on the PS3. And he plays it with that, and it's actually pretty cool, because the way he set up the camera, he shows like, speak of the devil, he's right there. He's coming in this minivan. But, yeah, he friggin' just gives her... Holy, easy on the horn, bud. But yeah, he's like shifting gears and stuff. He's got multi-angle going on. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, Adrian's here, so let's go bug Adrian.
I got you Fava.
Oh, Fava. I like Fava.
I didn't remember what you took. So.
Oh, Fava works.
Yeah.
Fava! Well, it doesn't say Fava on it.
When in doubt, get Fava.
Fava! You can't see it because it's too dark. Fava! You can see it now. Fava! Alrighty, well, it's friggin' midnight. Look, you can tell. And I'm heading home. So let's pitter-patter and have at her and get our asses in gear and things. Our asses. Because we have multiple asses nowadays. Alrighty, people, well, I'm home now, and I'm pretty much gonna shut the vlog down here. Gonna call her quits for tonight, probably play some video games and go from there. So, yeah, on that note, I'm gonna call her quits. So if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you do know where to leave them. The comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.